Hello, Terranova Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Alva, and for the week of December 3rd through 9th, the year is almost gone, we are going to be drawing cards from the Energy and Spirit Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And I do believe this is the newest deck that I've actually purchased recently. I've worked with it a few times, and I like it. I like her just energy deck, and there's another one I have of hers that's really I think Priestess of Light. Also, just an excellent deck. So if you're in the market for one, we really like Sandra Ann Taylor, and we really like Denise Lynn. So before we get started, let's take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let it go, let it flow. The top of the week, I hope everyone is maybe not overwhelmed or overworked or over anything right now. And that we're kind of honoring our bodies and honoring the season and honoring that need to cocoon and rest and take breaks whenever we can. So, and that actually kind of brings us to our first card, I thought was kind of interesting, and it may seem on the nose, maybe a little negative. It's attachment, and our little keywords here are longing and desperation. I don't think that there's anything at all wrong with longing for something or desiring certain outcomes or situations or whatever in your life. We want to make sure, though, that we're living in the present, that we're, again, honoring our bodies. Our bodies are very present, right? Like, the animal is always just right here in this moment. But that we're taking that time to rest. And I've had this conversation many times in the past couple of weeks, that this time of year, especially when, wherever you're at, whatever time of year it is, that the weather turns cooler and things kind of slow down and we don't have as much daylight, you know, that's triggering our bodies to rest, to relax, to go within, to slow down. And modern life does not honor that cycle. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's always deadlines and go, 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 and next projects and all the things, meetings, and even in the holidays. Like, how many of us actually slow down and enjoy the holidays? Yeah. Didn't think so. It's always like we have to have all the family over, even those bastards we don't even like, and we have to torture ourselves by exposing ourselves because we're family and family. And I'm like, why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves, right? So I think maybe part of this attachment is attachment to that go, 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 and attachment to those expectations of what we're supposed to be doing and who we're supposed to be caring about and who we're supposed to be spending time with and what we're supposed to give. An attachment to appearances. What will somebody think if I don't go to that toxic, family dinner? What will someone think if I don't, buy all the stuff? And I remember having that moment myself a couple of years ago where I decided, I'm like, I don't want things. And I started talking to my friends and family about that. Like, hey, during the holidays, let's do an event. Let's do an experience. Let's get together and, have a board game night. Like, let's just quality time. Let's make memories. I don't need any more stuff. And I got a lot of pushback from that. Now, several folks were on board and were like, oh, thank God somebody said it, right? But some of them were like, And again, that's attachment to that idea that there's only one way to do it. There's only one thing will make us happy. Only one thing is important. We have to care about how we're appearing to other people. And I think that's where the desperation part comes in. And I think we're being asked to sort of let go of some of that. To honor ourselves, honor the moment, honor our authentic selves. Okay, and being genuine in the moment. What do you really want? What do you really need? Okay, forget that it's Christmas or Yule or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever else you celebrate or don't celebrate. How can you honor where you're at right now? And that brings us to our second card, which I thought was also sort of interesting. Like maybe we can get some guidance here. It's Prophets and Ancient Seers. And it says Decisions, Predictive Guidance. Um, and this feels a lot like if you're not sure how to go about letting go, or if you're not sure who you need to be talking to, maybe tap into your spirit guides. Maybe tap into, again, if you like angels, archangels, that's not your thing, divas, nature spirits, ancestors, people who've incarnated here before, who have, and not angels and archangels, but like your spirit guides and your ancestors, people who have incarnated here before, they know what it's like to be human. They know what it's like to, suffer under expectations. So this feels a lot like getting quiet, honoring yourself in the moment, and maybe meditating or pulling some cards or prayer or drumming or whatever it is that kind of gets you into that sort of sacred space, that quiet space, and seeking out some guidance about how to handle letting go, how to be more in the moment, how to enjoy your holidays a little bit more than maybe what you are right now. And that brings us to the third card, which I thought was, again, sort of it's an interesting energy that we're looking at here at the first part of the month. Sensitivity and strength. This is tapping the forces within. I got this little feather over top of the anvil. And the message here is very clear. It's like you can be strong and tender at the same time. And maybe part of, this, like looking at the expectations, like I have to be strong and put up with all this bullshit during the holidays, and I just got to get through it and soldier on and do all the things. Do you? Or can you very gently say, no, I'm not doing this? Okay. And that's what I'm getting. I'm using this as a holiday example because I see that so much. People who are just absolutely in dread of being home, of having to be quiet for a few minutes. But maybe there's something else going on in your life. Maybe there's something else that you need to get some perspective on. And maybe it calls for that quiet no. You don't have to be ugly about anything. And no still means no. Means no, means no, means no. It means no. So I'm also kind of getting, how would you, if you were having the issue, and if you are having the issue, how would you want someone to approach you? How would you want them to help you or comfort you or guide you or see you through the situation? And if you have someone come to you, maybe they're the ones with the attachment thing going on. That you can be firm with them or give them some hard truths, but couch that in a compassionate way. So I'm also getting that, like, how would you want it handled if it were you? And then when someone comes to you, do the same for them. So, alright. Well, if you all have any questions, comments, concerns about this reading, please let me know. Post your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Before we leave, let's take another nice deep cleansing breath in. Let that out. It's nice cleansing breath. Start to feel stressed. Take that nice cleansing breath. I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.